called the Supersonic Air Spade.
That's the real name.
Yep, it sounds made up. Two of the things that we do for our job is we plant trees and we also try to save trees and keep them around as long as we can. And there's a really cool tool that we used here recently that helped us do that. It's the Supersonic Air Spade. And it helps us blast the soil and mulch away from the base of a tree. The air spade's been around for a number of years, and it started off as a tool you could use to safely locate utilities. So you're kind of excavating the soil away without coming in and actually digging where you might rip into something or tear it. Arborists saw this being used and thought that it could be a real helpful tool to excavate that soil away from the base of a tree. A lot of times there'll be excess soil and mulch that build up, and we're able to use compressed air to safely remove that from the tree. It doesn't hurt the tree any. We expose where that trunk kind of just naturally flares out, and that's really what you want to see when you look at a tree growing in your yard or in the parkway. Some of the other tools that we have for helping out trees, watering bags or gator bags. We put those around the newly planted trees. We've got a contractor who fills that gator bag for the first growing season. And so if you're able and willing to fill that gator bag once a week, in addition to the once a week that the contractor's visiting, that will really help that tree get established. The other thing that I would really advise residents to do is sometimes it's very easy to give trees a little bit too much TLC. We feel like we need to add a lot of mulch. Really, you want to be really careful with the mulch. It's one of the best things you could do for a tree, but if you're piling it up against the trunk of the tree, that can be really damaging. You get girdling roots that form. The trunk of the tree can actually start to rot just because it's constantly moist. So if you're going to mulch your parkway tree, the best thing to do is kind of make a donut and keep that mulch further away from the tree and make sure that you can still see where that trunk transitions to roots, what we call the root collar. You want that to be visible. So if you think your parkway tree maybe does have extra soil and mulch up against the trunk, you're not able to see that root collar, or any other time you've got a concern about a parkway tree, just call Public Works and we can come out and take a look at it.